Hello everyone, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan, and thank you for joining me in my little corner of the internet to talk about pens, inks, and planners. So sit back, relax while I talk more about pens today. Today's topic is going to be looking at my favorite pens in the $100 to $200 price range. Now I know I don't have a video for the $50 to $100 price range, but that's because I don't really have any pens in that price range. So we're skipping right to the $100 to $200 price range. I do have a lot of pens in this price range, but these are my favorites that come from that price range. Now, I already have 5 of them here, and spoiler alert, these are all of them. But let me see, like, are they in any particular order right now? I feel like I'm gonna move these around in terms of their order. And I feel like these 3 at the bottom here are pretty like well tied for 3rd place, and then these 2 are where they should be. So the first one that I want to mention in this price range is the Laban 325. So this is in the snow, but this comes in a variety of colors. So hold on, let me pull that up. So with the Laban 325, there's a variety of colors. There's Wisteria, which is the purple, Sakura in the pink, Flame in the red. They have the Damask, which is the, oh gosh, it's like the purpley green, and then they have Sun. So there's so many different colors in this, and this one is the Snow. I really love the Snow. Then they also had, I used to have it, the Cambridge, which is the cream middle body area, and then the black cap. I actually gave that to my husband because it had the medium stub on there and it was actually proving a bit too wide, but I gave that to my husband. But what I love about the Laban 325 is it just looks like such a classy pen, and this pen is currently priced at $120 US on Atlas Stationers, or at Atlas Stationers. And what I love about this is just it's a great weighted pen in my hand. You can certainly post it if you'd like. It posts about that deep. So for those who like to post, it definitely can post. It makes it a little bit back heavy. But what I love about this pen is that it's very comfortable in the hand, a good size pen. It is a cartridge converter, so it already does come with that in there. And it is a Jowo number 6 steel nib. So a good reliable nib here. And it's just a lovely, comfortable, reliable pen that comes in a variety of colors at a great price. So that is the first choice that I have here, is the Laban 325. The next choice, and I couldn't decide, and I couldn't put both of them in here, but just Franklin-Christoph. I have 3 Franklin-Christoph pens, 2 under the $200 price range. These are at about $175. This is the Franklin-Christoph in the Ascension wing, and this is the model 31. And what I love about these pens is, one, they're also another Jowo number 6 pen. And I'm like, why is this inked? Because I have it inked. Oh my gosh, my brain. But they have so many different models in a variety of different resins and acrylics that you could have. But they're just, again, a really dependable, comfortable pen. There's a variety of different models based on, you know, what you like and what's comfortable for you. Like I said, again, Jowo number 6 steel nib. It's a cartridge converter pen. Ooh, and this one is inked. But what I love is just that there's such care that goes into these pens, and you can certainly post this if you want. It posts pretty well. The other pen that I have in this price range is the exclusive with Van Ness, and that one is the teal color, and that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful as well. And then the other one that I purchased at the Chicago Pen Show is the antique glass. That one is priced at $205 just because I did get a special nib grind on it. So if you're wanting to purchase the Franklin-Christoph without a specialty nib grind, then it comes under the $200 price point. But then if you're wanting a specialty nib grind, it just goes over that $200 price point. But again, what I love about this is that it is comfortable to hold, lovely pen in the hand. That Jowo number 6 steel nib is a really dependable, reliable pen, but also this comes in such a variety of different colors and designs and even models, because if you want a smaller pen, they've got, I think, the Pocket 20, and then if you want larger pens, there's a 60 as well. So there's so many different sizes and models that would work for you from Franklin-Christoph. And let's just look at the beautiful shimmers in here. This particular resin is by Stormwind Blanks, and it's just stunning, absolutely stunning. So that is Franklin-Christoph. I feel like there isn't a specific model that I'm referring to in here. It's just there's a lot of Franklin-Christophs. I have 3 Franklin-Christophs, but also when you order a pen, you get this lovely pen sleeve as well. All right, so the next one in my list here of favorites between $100 and $200 price range, and again, I'm talking in US dollars here, is the Radius Seto. This company, the Radius company, was purchased or taken over by Leonardo, and this was purchased from, I believe it was Estee, and it's a lovely nib. Again, another Jowo number 6 steel nib pen, but again, it's beautiful, it's comfortable. Another cartridge converter here, but I love the quality of it. It's neutral, it's classic, and really comfortable in the hand. If you want to post it, you certainly can. Actually, that looks really good posted, but I don't normally post my pens, but this one is a good one to be posted. And they're coming out with so many different, I want to say designs, but different acrylics, and it's just a comfortable pen. I love the fact that there's barely any step between the grip and the body, which is where I normally grip my pen. So this is, again, a very comfortable pen. It's not too light. It just fits perfectly in my hand. And again, that Jowo number 6 steel nib, interchangeable between other pens that also take Jowo number 6 steel nibs. But again, that nib is such a dependable and consistent writer. I love that. So this is the Radius Settimo Marmo Bianco. Let me get the pricing on that one. So the Radius Settimo is 151 euros on Stilo Estile, which translates to about 178 US dollars. So a really good priced pen, and the design of it is just lovely. It looks like a well-made pen at that price. All right, so the next one that I have in here is actually probably my second favorite. So these 3 are all pretty evenly tied at 3rd place, but then my second favorite, and even then I'm like, I love these 2 pretty well, but my second favorite out of the $100 to $200 price range is the Pilot Vanishing Point. Now, I actually purchased this off of Amazon because I had a gift. No, hold on. I purchased this from PenChalet because I had a gift card. And then, oh gosh, now I'm trying to remember. Did I purchase this off? Wait, hold on. My brain. I'm looking at my spreadsheet on my iPad, which is right over here. And I'm second guessing myself as to where I purchased this. So Pilot Vanishing Point, where did I purchase you? Pilot Kakuno, no, Pilot Vanishing Point. Vanishing Point. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. Oh, I purchased it off Amazon because I had a gift card. But you can get these from Atlas or from a lot of other retailers, and these are running at about $176 US. This comes with an 18 karat gold nib. The one that I have particularly in here is an extra fine nib that I purchased from PenChalet, and I love it. Now, I did have to have the extra fine nib tuned and smoothed by Kirk Spear because the extra fine nib straight out of the box is not great. I have to say, it's a little toothy and scratchy. So I had Kirk tune and smooth it, and now it's just gorgeous. Crisp writer, but still very smooth. So if you're looking for a gold nib pen under $200, I highly recommend the Pilot Vanishing Point. It comes in a variety of different colors. Now, it is a cartridge converter, and that Con 40 is not a favorite for many people. But you can also take their converter and syringe fill it as well to get more of an ink capacity here. But I love this because I love their 18 karat gold nib. I actually prefer this nib to the nib that I tried on the Pilot Custom 74, or let's see here, the I think I tried the, what was the other one? Anyway, I tried the nibs on some of the higher end pens from Pilot, and I actually preferred the 18K nib generally. So Yeah, a great one under the $200 mark is the Pilot Vanishing Point. Like I said, it's $176 at Atlas right now. You can't use any discount codes or anything on Pilot, but still recommend if you're wanting a gold nib to try this one. Some people might not like the clip here, which is why I recommend trying the Jinhao 10 first to see if you would like or would be okay with writing with the clip right where that is. But if you're fine with that and want to upgrade to the Pilot Gold Nib, this is a great price for that as well. So the Pilot Vanishing Point, this particular model, is the black Carbonesque, and I love that. All right, and last but certainly not least is probably my favorite in this price range. It is the Esterbrook Estie, and these range from anywhere from $175 to $195. Now you can't use any discount codes on this at any of the retailers, but I think it's worth it for what it is. I know a lot of people, and myself included, before I started using Esties, that I wondered what the hype was about these particular pens. And I thought, is it really worth that amount for a Jowo number 6 steel nib? And I will tell you that for me, it is. I have, gosh, how many Esties do I have in my collection? I'm looking up at my spreadsheet now. My Estie collection has 1, 2, 3, I don't know, at least six of these. But I love them because they come in these beautiful resins, but also these are so comfortable for me to hold, and I'm very picky about pens in general. They can't be too big, they can't be too small, they have to fit my hand just right, but also where I place my fingers, there can't be a huge step between the grip section and the body, because then that just makes it really uncomfortable for me to hold. I feel like I'm gripping something that, like I have a death grip on something, because there's just that huge difference between the width of the body versus the width of the grip section. And then again, this Jowo number 6 steel nib is really consistent, but also I love the fact that I can interchange this with other pens that take Jowo number 6 steel nibs, and that's why these Esties still attract me. I know that there's some people that still think that Esties are quite hyped up, but I love them. Most of them are under the $200 price range. Some people would still find this a little bit more expensive for just a Jowo number 6 steel nib, and I get that. I absolutely get that. But for me, if I can find a good writing experience at this price range and it's a Jowo number 6 steel nib, I'm all for that. For me, it's not necessarily about having a gold nib at this price, because like I said, with the Pilot Vanishing Point, I've tried a gold nib at a price that was higher than this and I didn't enjoy it. Whereas this, yes, it's a steel nib, but I love the way that the Jowo number 6 steel nibs write. And I also love all of the variety of the colors with the Esties. And I know that when I buy an Esterbrook Estie, I know that I'm going to like the writing experience. I'm going to enjoy and feel comfortable with how it fits in my hand. And it's just a consistent writing experience for me. Plus, I have all the colors. I have Petrified Forest, I have Honeycomb, I have Quirky Leaf, I have Blue Moon, I have Lilac, and I have the Tortoise, and I have the Coffee Monsters Co. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Esties. I don't need any more. I do not need any more Esties. All right. That is it for this video. Quick, easy video on my favorite pens in the $100 to $200 price range. The next price range I'll do is over the $200 mark. I'm just trying to see which ones are there in that over $200 mark, and I can see a couple. Yeah, I can see a couple that are going to be in that price range there. But let me know your thoughts on the $100 to $200 price range. Is this a price range that you've had difficulty finding what works for you, or have you found this is a happy price range for you? What are your thoughts? Or is this too much for you? And if it is, that's okay. I'm trying to, with these videos, trying to show you what I have in my collection, but also what makes these specific pens worth it in that price range for me. All right, and again, that is it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Otherwise, don't forget to hit that like button and to subscribe. Thanks again, and have yourselves a great day.